seats, Charlie?
Here they are, Mr. Remington. Sorry, it was kind of a bad afternoon.
Thanks, Charlie.
Hey, Charlie. Have you seen Mr. Remington around here anywhere?
Yeah, he just picked up his cash box.
What kind of an afternoon you have?
Kind of a bad one again.
Oh, this show has sure had a lot of rough breaks, man. But you know what? It's going to get worse.
What do you mean?
Well, you know that Mr. Shy, the attorney from Consolidated Circus Attractions? Well, he just came on the lot a little while ago, and he is looking for Mr. Remington.
You know, that outfit's not going to give up until they take over every independent in the country.
Yeah. They got all the major circuits tied up. They got all of the top engagements all tied up. What are we going to do?
But you know something, Mort? Mr. Remington's not going to sell out to him.
Huh. Boy, I wouldn't be too sure about that.
What do you mean?
Well, when I saw old Shy, he had a look on his face like the cat that ate the canary.
I drank the last of it. Waiting for you. Surprised to see me, Mark?
Not really. I've sort of been expecting to see you.
It's been a long time, hasn't it, Mark?
What's on your mind, Shy?
Well, there's a nasty rumor going around the industry that now that you've lost your main attraction, the show's in trouble. Stop by to see if I could be of any help.
Thanks. But no thanks, now, if that's all.
No. Now that you bring it up, that's not all. I was wondering if you've had a chance to reconsider Consolidated's offer.
What's the matter, Mort? You look as sad as these hippos. Remember, laugh, clown, laugh.
Dan, there isn't much to laugh about when you know you don't have a paycheck coming.
Yeah. You seen my brother?
Yeah, he's over at the office.
My show's not for sale, Shy. If it was Consolidated as the last outfit, I'd sell it to. Oh, excuse me, Mark. I didn't know you were busy. Oh, Danny, stick around. I'd like you to meet Arnold Shy from Consolidated Circus Attractions. This is my brother, Dan Remington. How do you do, Mr. Shy?
Danny, I was just telling Mark here he'd be smart to sell now before the show folds.
Who says we're folding? We're doing all right up to now.
Up till now.
What are you driving at, Shy?
Well, Mark, I'm going to lay my cards right on the table. I suppose you know Consolidated's bought up your $83,000 banknote.
Wait a minute.
Now, the note becomes due and payable within 6 months. According to our calculations, based on your current profit and loss statements, you're going to be bankrupt within 3 months. Now, reconsider, Mark. Sell out now, we'll make sure you get a substantial profit.
You've got a lot of guts coming around here, Shy. First, you steal my main attraction with a big money deal. Then you've got the brass to come in here and try and squeeze me out. Well, it won't work.
All right. All right, Mark, if that's the way you want it. But without a main attraction, you're going to be bankrupt within 3 months, and you know it.
Don't you count on it. I've got a main attraction. Something so big it'll outdraw anything the circus world's ever seen.
Oh, now, Mark. Consolidated's got every major attraction under contract, and you know it. Who do you think you're kidding?
I don't really care whether you believe me or not, Shy. Now get out of here and stay out.
All right. All right. But I'll be seeing you later, say in about 6 months.
Nice guy. Isn't he, though?
What's this about a new main attraction? You running some kind of bluff?
No, it's more like a gamble.
I don't understand. What do you mean?
You remember that wild animal dealer we bought those lions from last spring?
Yeah, you mean Tonga Jack.
He sent me a letter from Africa thanking us for the order. He gave me a list of other animals he could get if we needed any.
You mean get some more wild animals from him?
Now, wait a minute. Let me finish. He claimed he knows the whereabouts of an overgrown gorilla.
An overgrown what?
Well, that's the way he put it in his letter, an overgrown gorilla.
Just how overgrown is this?
Well, he didn't know the exact size, just that it's supposed to be huge.
Oh, you mean he hasn't captured it yet?
Well, the last I heard he hadn't. He wanted me to finance an expedition to the Congo to capture it.
Oh, Mark, you must be kidding.
Look, Danny, Shy's right. We'll be bankrupt inside of 3 months unless we can come up with a new attraction, a real blockbuster.
You think this King Kong's our answer?
Yes, I do. Over the last couple of weeks, I've been mulling trying to capture this gorilla. After Shy's visit, I think that the time to do it is now.
I don't know. It's a big gamble, Mark. It's a bigger risk for you.
Well, it's either that or wind up the way he has us figured. What do you say?
What time's your plane leave?
I knew I could count on you. Can you handle the show yourself?
No problem.
Charlie's a veteran. He'll help you over any rough spots. I want to see if I can get the first plane out to Africa. Oh, wait a minute, Danny. After I leave, call Commissioner Jeffries and tell him when I'll arrive. I'm going to call the airlines now, and I'll give you a schedule.
All right, I'll tell Charlie you're going.
Bill? Mark Remington. Fine. And you? Good. The commissioner get Danny's cable? How long will he be gone? Oh. Well, sure, that would be great. Well, where are you off to? I'll meet you right away. The gardens? Don't tell me you've turned zookeeper. Oh. Half an hour? Right. I'll find it. Thanks.
How's Danny?
Fine. He's minding the circus. New exhibit?
Yeah, Tonga Jack brought them back from gorilla country last year.
Listen, Bill, I'm in sort of a hurry to get out to Jack's compound. Can we visit when I get back?
Sure. The Land Rover's parked up at the office. Come on, I'll show you.
Boss man. I'm sorry, but I don't understand. You speak English? Yes, I speak English. Well, I speak English also. My name is George. May I help you? Who's the boss around here? Well, I'm sorry, but the boss is with the water buffalo. Where's the water buffalo? Got a pen. Where's the pen? Would you like to see the water buffalo? Well, why don't I just see them both? Okay. Come on, I'll take you. Thanks.
An animal dealer, so why don't you face it?
Who said I'm through?
I do. Who's going to capture your animal for you now, huh?
I will.
You will? Don't make me laugh.
Look, with the help of George and the boys, I'll do very well, thank you.
George and the boys, come off it, will you? You don't stand a chance.
I caught this full-grown water buffalo, didn't I? Something you were never man enough to do.
Oh, not man enough, huh? Okay, great white hunter. Suppose you come up with the money for this note of your father's, if you're such a big success.
I can't pay it right now, and you know it.
Well, then make me a little deal, and I'll clear up the note.
I'm not making any deals with you, Morgan.
Okay. This in his office, and attach this whole operation lock, stock, and barrel.
You'll be paid. This animal's worth far more to than this note, and I'm shipping him out tomorrow. So you can forget getting your hands on my compound.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
George, see him off my property.
Okay, Morgan. Put your hands off me. I'm leaving.
You wanted to see me?
No, I want to see I want to see Adam, the boss.
Just April. Now, what can I do for you, Mr.
Oh, I'm sorry. Mark Remington International Circus.
Well, Mr. Remington?
It's just Mark.
With animals you want, I'm afraid I can't.
No, I'm not buying. I'm hunting.
Hunting? Hunting what?
I was told that I could find an animal dealer named Tonga Jack here.
I'm afraid Tonga Jack is no longer here.
Well, where is he?
No one around here has seen him for several months.
I have to travel a few thousand miles to find out this Jack character's at the powder.
Well, I do apologize. Tonga Jack happens to be my father.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know.
I'm in charge here now. Is there anything I can do for you?
When will your father be back?
To tell you the truth, Mr. Remington, my father is missing, perhaps dead. He went on a safari into the interior several months ago to hunt for a very rare species of giant ape. He hasn't returned.
What about his partner, Dan Morgan?
That was Morgan. He just charged out of here like a mad rhino.
Oh, then Morgan buys the animals for the compound now.
No, I buy, sell, and catch them myself with the help of George and the native boys.
Mr. Morgan's going now.
Thank you, George. The plane won't be back until the morning, but I do have a spare room in the bungalow if you like.
Well, thank you very much if that isn't too much trouble.
Not at all. George, please see that Mr. Remington's made comfortable, and send Sam to the shipping scales to meet me, please.
Yes, Miss Adams.
If you'd excuse me, Mr. Remington, I have to get back to work.
If you'll follow me, I'll take you up to the house.
Oh, yeah, just busy girl, your boss, George.
And that's about the whole story, Mark. Thank you, George.
Thank you. What about Morgan?
He came around about 3 months after Father had gone. Said he must be dead. Tried to buy me out. And when I turned him down, he took half his money in livestock and went downstream to open up his own compound.
Didn't want a girl for a partner, is that it?
More or less. He hopes I won't make a success of this, so he can eventually buy me out at his own price. Because now I'm his only competition.
And the only woman animal dealer in the Congo. So, when it looked like the show was going to fold up, I decided to take a gamble with your father. I scraped up all the money I could borrow. The idea of a giant gorilla intrigued me. If it proved true, it could be the greatest attraction since P.T. Barnum's days.
We first heard of the giant ape maybe it was 3 years ago. Father was on safari, and he found this native half dead in a canoe wedged among some trees. He was from a tribe unknown to this area and spoke in a different tongue. He tried to help him, but it was too late. However, he told Father the story of a legendary ape god and the lost tribe that worshipped him.
Is that all?
No. From what the native described, Father made a sketchy map. And looking on our own maps, we determined the general area. But it's a place where no white man has ever traveled before.
Do you have a map?
No, I have a copy. Father took the original with him. He always did when he went on safari, in hopes that someone in the outlying reserves might know of the area and be able to tell him something about it. And another thing. The native wore a gold medallion in the shape of this ape god that he spoke about.
Mr. Remington, Miss Adams, come quick. There's a big fire in the animal cage. I'm sorry, Miss Adams, but
We got the fire out. Kept it from spreading to the other buildings.
Suppose Morgan will have his own way now. Sale of that animal was the last chance I had of paying off my father's note. Fires destroyed that.
No insurance?
None.
Miss Adams does not wish to see you.
Get out of my way, boy.
Okay, George. You didn't waste much time getting here, did you?
Well, you know how it is. News travels fast in the jungle. I didn't know you had company.
Mark Remington, Dan Morgan. Now, what can I do for you?
Well, you know, when I heard that my competition went up in flames, I thought, you know, the only neighborly thing to do is to stop over here and offer you my condolences.
I suppose that's all you came for.
Well, no, as a matter of fact, due to these new set of circumstances, I figured maybe you're ready to talk a little business now.
For the last time, Morgan, I'm not selling.
Oh, wise up, will you? You're finished.
Who says she's finished?
I say so. You should have taken the first deal I offered her.
Well, she seems to be doing all right on her own.
That's beginner's luck. Now, listen, April, this is your last chance. I'm offering you twice what this compound is worth. Now, take it or leave it.
That's easy. I'll leave.
Okay, okay. But remember, you're forcing me to go to the commissioner and tax this compound. Unless, of course, you want to come up with the money you owe me right now.
No, I don't have it.
You know, you could always go out and try to find that lost treasure your old man kept yapping about.
Maybe we will, Morgan. How much does she owe you?
That's none of your business.
How much, April?
$6,000.
Here's a cashier's check for $5,000 and $1,000 in cash.
But, Mark, I can't accept that.
You better keep out of this, mister.
Take it, April. Consider it a down payment. We might just go and find that lost city.
Ha ha! Don't tell me you're that dumb. That stupid old man of hers didn't even have a map.
I don't care what you believe. Here's the money. Now give me my father's note. Get off my property.
Okay, lady. Happy hunting.
I don't know why you did that, but thanks. I'll pay you back somehow. You weren't serious when you said you wanted to go after that lost treasure, were you?
Yes, I was. Capturing that giant gorilla means as much to me as saving this compound does to you. Well, look, April, I took a big gamble. I've got to go all the way. If I don't come up with a big jackpot, that $6,000 wouldn't begin to bail me out.
Going into the interior is a very different kind of risk. Are you sure you know what you're letting yourself in for?
I've got a pretty good idea. April, you've got the native boys and you've got the equipment. And I've got the money that we need. Now, what do you say?
Say it's a deal. When would you like to start?
First thing in the morning.
George, did you tell Mr. Remington we're ready to leave?
Yes, Miss Adams, he's coming.
Morning.
Good morning, Mr. Remington.
This is all there is? I thought we were going on safari.
We are going on safari. Our bear is at the river outpost. I need my boys here to run the compound. Are you ready to leave, Mark?
All set? An early start.
We should have been on the road to the river outpost an hour ago. And one more thing. On safari, we do everything ourselves. Forget I'm a woman. I can take care of myself. Okay, George, you better go and get the boys. How long do you think it's going to take you?
Not very long, Miss Adams. I'll be right back.
Your father's map, this road doesn't continue much further.
No, it doesn't. I think the river outpost is, well, it's just about the end of things here.
Where's the end of the road?
Well, that depends on the last safari that came into the region, and there haven't been many. The road is, I guess it's overgrown by now.
In other words, we go as far as we can with the rover, and then we abandon it, huh?
Yeah, I'm afraid so.
These are the only two that'll go, Miss Adams. The rest are afraid.
Of what?
Of the green hell. They also want double wages. I told them I'd talk to you about it.
All right. Tell them I'll have to do twice the work, though. It's a deal.
End of the road.
Yeah, we'll have to start walking from here.
You better hurry, there's not much daylight left.
Well, let's unload the truck and move out.
Why did they stop?
Taboo. They won't cross that river.
What?
You heard him to go all the way, taboo or not.
At the outpost, Taboo was far away, but now we are afraid.
You're the boss, George. Tell him to go on. Offer him more money if necessary.
It's no good. It'll be dark soon.
All right, make camp here by the river tonight. Talk to him, see if he can change their minds by tomorrow.
Good. Tomorrow when the sun is up, they may be less afraid.
More coffee?
No, thank you, George.
Well, I think our fun's just about to begin. This doesn't show any jungle trails at all once we cross the river.
If my father had been here, well, he must have left some kind of trail.
Trail? That jungle would grow over a highway if it had not been used for 6 months.
Listen.
Where are they coming from, George?
The river outpost. They're telling of our safari.
It's just jungle gossip.
They say another safari stopped at the outpost yesterday. It's coming this way.
George.
The other safari, white hunters.
Oh, my God, it must be Morgan.
Well, I guess he believed you after all.
The treasure. He wants us to lead him to it.
We've got a 2-day jump. Maybe we can lose him.
Morgan has a good tracker.
Drums say more white men come.
They come for treasure, like old white man, you friend. This time, they feel wrath of Gorga. Mighty Gorga, distant jungle drums tell of approaching evil. Many white men come to violate sacred cavern of the dead. Oh, Mighty Gorga, great god of the jungle, protector of our village, we prepare an offering to you. Return to the jungle, O Mighty Gorga. We summon you when the moon is full. We make ready sacrifice of young maiden for the altar of life.
We're gonna have to move fast tomorrow.
Yes, George. Tell the boys to go and get some sleep. We'll have to start before dawn.
Yes, Miss Adams.
Morgan worries me.
And me?
Everyone on this trip is after something. You want to capture that giant ape, and Morgan wants the treasure, and me, well, I need your money to pay off Morgan.
Is that your only reason?
No. My father. I'm sure he's still alive. And the deeper we get into the jungle, the more I'm sure of it.
We may find him.
It's the thing I hope for most on this safari.
We're supposed to be getting some sleep.
Okay. Mark, I want you to know that I had some wrong ideas about you, but they've changed now.
Forget it. I had some wrong ones about you back at the compound.
It takes time to know someone, doesn't it? I mean, really know them.
Yeah, I suppose it does.
I don't know how to say this. Well, I'm not too good with men. What I mean is, I've never known any, really, except Morgan and Father. And you're so different. Well, I sort of trust you.
Well, this is going to be a long trip. I wouldn't want to have to work at getting along with each other.
I think all the work's been taken out of it.
Silence! It is an honor to be chosen as a bride to the great god Gorga. It is through this sacred marriage that our village is protected from the wrath of Gorga. Do not bring dishonor to your family. Do not bring a curse upon this village. Start the ceremony.
Wake up, Mr. Remington, wake up. What's the matter? The Boers ran away last night. They took the equipment and provisions with them. Well, we must hurry. We want to catch them.
No.
But we have to catch them. We can't go on without our equipment.
We've no choice. We could search for days and never find them. We'll just have to make the best of it.
But we can't go on alone, just the three of us. I mean, we...
I imagine your father must have faced the same situation, and he went on. Are you really ready to give up this soon?
No.
Good. There is a way.
What's that?
We make this our base camp. George can wait here.
No, I can't stay. I'll go.
No, George. You'll be our only contact with the outside world. If we don't come back, you can go for help. If we're careful, there should be enough stuff in my tent for the first few days. We'll divide it up and rig packs.
You're throwing your life away if you go alone.
I'm not throwing my life away, George. We'll cross the river. We'll journey in for 2 days and then come back. We'll keep on doing that until we've covered the whole area or until the rains come.
Okay. I'll get meat and food from the jungle. We'll have provisions here for you when you come back.
And what about Morgan? If he comes this way, he'll find our campsite.
Morgan won't find a thing. I'll hide your trail and break camp. He'll go off in the other direction.
George, I should have you in the States to hide my circus from the sheriff. I'll see what I've got in here.
In and 2 days back. See you in 4 days, George.
You shouldn't go. You won't come back.
Don't be an idiot, George. Nothing's going to happen to us.
Keep a call, John.
We'll see you. 4 days. Then I go for help.
Try that way. Hey.
J.A. My father's initials. He must be alive.
Right trail.
Alive.
Abel. Don't get your hopes too high. You didn't mark that tree yesterday.
I know, but it's the first sign I've had of him for 6 months.
According to the map, we keep going that way. We should come to a man-made landmark, sort of a... What's it supposed to be?
Yes, I don't know. But if it's on Father's map, it must be out there somewhere.
One way to find out.
Mighty Gorga, I know that your thirst for the blood of the young maidens is great, but I pray you, leave our village in peace. Soon the invaders will be upon our plateau and you can destroy them. And then, once again, I will summon you to our altar of life, and you can once again drink of the blood of the maidens.
Mark. It looks like a dead end.
There's still a trail indicated on the map. That must be it, winding along the face of the cliff, see?
You're kidding. Mountain goat couldn't even make that.
Well, I won't argue with that. It's the only way up.
Close. Can we take a breather, Mark? I'll be right in.
I could use it. I think I'm getting a little old for this.
It's quite a climb, isn't it?
The air's getting thin. I guess that's the price you pay for the view.
Oh, Mark, I just thought of something. If Dad came this way and slipped like I did just now, he had no one to help him.
Don't imagine things. It's not too far to the summit. I think we should rest a couple of minutes and then keep going. This isn't my idea of a place to spend the night.
Okay, I'll try.
from outside world are on our plateau. They come, as have others, to take what is not theirs. They come to steal from the cavern of the dead. Seek them, find them, destroy them.
Where are we?
I don't know. Some kind of a plateau.
Mark, look at these flowers. I've never seen anything like this growing in the basin. Hey, what kind of trees are those?
Not trees at all. Some kind of giant mushrooms.
Mushrooms?
This whole plateau is overgrown with... Oh, it almost looks prehistoric.
But it's so beautiful.
Maybe beautiful, but don't forget those noises last night. Hang on to this. Let's take a look around and stay close to me.
I was going to anyway.
April, it could be too much to hope for. That feeling you had about your father.
Mark, it is. It's Father's knife.
It hasn't rusted at all. It hasn't been lying there too long.
It must be here. My father must be somewhere on this plateau.
You're right, honey. You don't know how much I do. Just take it easy. We're still a couple of outsiders in some kind of a green hell. There's a lot of ground left to cover. Look around you, honey. This whole area is out of a lost age. Suppose years ago it was part of the jungle below. And nature played some sort of a monstrous practical joke. I don't know. Maybe the Earth's volcanic eruptions forced this whole area upwards, trapping its inhabitants.
You mean like the mammoths in Siberia?
Exactly.
And I thought it was so beautiful.
Oh. Just keep your eyes open. Look at this. Human skull.
Oh, Mark, it's not my...
No, of course not. It's Indian. Some sort of ancient man. Whatever it is, it's been here a long time.
over there, some kind of nest.
Let's get a look at those eggs.
Oh, no, Mark, I'm scared. It's too dangerous. There might be something in there.
I want to see them. Anything that can lay a purple egg has to... These eggs are warm. Watch out for a mother.
Mark, let's get out of here.
Run for it. Don't argue with me. There's nothing you can do.
That was close, wasn't it? Mark, what was that thing?
Ask me. When I stumble a few million miles into the wrong time zone, I tend to get a little confused. Anything like this. That's him. There's no legend. That is him.
But Mark, what are you going to do?
That's a pentothal cartridge. But you can put in enough to knock him unconscious for half a day. I'm all right.
You scared me half to death. Why didn't you shoot sooner?
The gun jammed.
Can't believe this thing's real.
Now my problem begins. How am I going to get that Hulk back to civilization?
Oh, Mark, look at his finger. He's got a big splinter in it. That's why he had it in his mouth. I'm going to take it out. Hang on to this for me.
I thought you always wanted to be a nurse.
Poor thing is bleeding.
Oh, here. Tie it with this.
Finished.
I don't think that pentothal going to keep him under. I think we'd better get out of here. Stranger. We come...
Wait, let me try. Mascati iwe. Andizi biro machikaraga. Andizi chose. They don't, or they won't understand me. But I can understand a little of what they say. They want to take us to their chief. Ah, so good.
Kill us in the jungle instead of bringing us here.
It's all part of their ritual, I suppose. Well, the Nyanga, the witch doctor should be here shortly to see us.
Oh?
They said something as they threw us in here about the old one that speaks with 2 tongues.
2 tongues? Witch doctor must be a pretty big man around here, huh?
Yeah, he certainly is. He'll be the one who's deciding our fate.
We could take him prisoner. Maybe there might be some way out of here.
There's someone coming.
Hey, take it easy.
Stop. It's Father.
April.
Father, thank God you're still alive.
How did you get here?
With Mark Remington. We found your trail and...
Remington? You're the circus fellow?
Yes.
Well, now, don't tell me that...
Yes, Father. We found the giant ape and... Are you sure you're all right?
Oh, yes, I'm all right. I was captured on my second day of exploring the plateau. The chief's favorite wife had malaria. Lucky for me, I had some quinine tablets and a medicine kit, I have a bodyguard called Kabula who doesn't let me out of his sight.
But isn't there some way to escape?
Well, I've been thinking about a plan ever since I've been here. But that would take time, and that's something you don't have.
Well, we've got to do something. What is your plan?
Well, in trying to help Kabula with his English, I learned that he knows of a passageway near here that leads direct to the base of this plateau, all underground. And as near as I can figure out, this passageway is a natural volcanic chimney.
You mean a live volcano?
No, it's extinct, but it leads to the ancient burial grounds. And it contains the treasures of King Solomon.
Well, at least the dead Indians can't stop us.
No, but Kabula says it's guarded by evil spirits.
After what we've come up against so far, that doesn't seem like much of an obstacle. I think we should make a break for it the first chance we get.
You may not get a chance. The Indians are pretty worked up about your being captured.
We've got to find the entrance to that passageway.
Kabula's our only answer. And when they come for you, I'll remain. And after a minute or so, I'll sneak out and see if I can find him.
They're coming.
Keep going! Where's Kabula? You'll be hot on our trail. Kabula, take us to the passage.
Kabula no. Kabula no tell.
And you will die a slow death.
Kabula die? You no find passage.
You leave me no choice, Kabula.
Kabula.
He talked to the giant gorilla. He cut you up and feed you to him.
No. No, wait. Kabula show you.
There, chamber of dead. Oh, don't stop now. You've been in there before. Kabula no go. Taboo.
They're coming.
Come on, Kabula.
Enter, white man. You see treasures, but not live. You'll die. You first.
So this is what the Indians fear. This chamber of dead. Come. There is more.
What of the treasure?
Come. Come. See? Dead man.
There must be a fortune here.
Gold. Gold. Pearls.
Beautiful.
Worth millions.
Take what you can carry. Throw yourself down. You break taboo, you die. Come on, stop it!
Mark, wake up. Are you all right?
Yeah, I think I am. Did you stop the moolah?
Your father went after him.
Oh, okay. I'm afraid we're sealed in here.
Oh, you mean there's no other way out?
Well, if there is, we'll find it. Easy. Kabula was wrong. We're not the first outsiders to be in here. The draft's getting stronger. There's got to be an opening ahead.
You've been saying that for hours.
What's that?
Too late.
It's a volcano! Come here. Look at this. We made it. The jungle. All the beasts, gone.
Maybe that's best. They don't belong in this world.
And the gorilla?
I suppose so. We better try to find our way back to the camp in George.
Good God, Mr. Adams. I thought you were dead.
George, look what we found. All right, hold it, right there. Well, now, ain't this a surprise? Running into my old partners right out here in the middle of nowhere.
What do you want, Morgan?
Same thing you do. Get his gun, Brandon. All right, let's see that treasure, all of it, right down there.
Better do as he says.
I want it all, April. Come on.
Give it.
All right, that's it. Get back. What do you think you're doing, stupid? Keep your gun on him. And you really made quite a haul, didn't you? You know, this is some day for me. First I find this treasure, and then my old partner disappears, and I wind up with the compound on top of it. Anybody else try something funny, they get the same thing. All right, Brandon. Get over there with the rest of them.
Hey, wait a minute. You and I are partners.
I got no partners. Now move.
Drop that gun. You're next, Remington. I never liked you in the first place.
Wait a minute, boy. Don't shoot!
He must have trailed us somehow.
Yeah. How do you thank a gorilla for saving your life?
I don't know.
Maybe he'll settle for his freedom. We could have had the greatest circus attraction the world's ever seen.
We?
Yeah, that's what I said.